Thank you, Sabinia. And with me now from Tomorrow Street, we have one of our sponsors, Stefan Makar. Thank you so much for joining us and also for being one of our sponsors. Firstly, could you explain to our audience what Tomorrow Street actually is?
Well, thank you for the introduction, Lisa, and it's a real pleasure to be here today. So Tomorrow Street, it's Vodafone's Global Innovation Centre. And what it is, it's been set up as a joint venture between Vodafone and Technoport's the national incubator based here in Luxembourg. Now, the real vision of Tomorrow Street is to work with small companies or later stage startups and then help them grow and scale their business on a global level. And we do that by using Vodafone's footprint.
And so you talk about the small companies and wanting to help them kind of branch out. We're here talking about asteroids and space. Do you have any such space companies on your horizon?
We don't particularly focus on space-related startups, but at Tomorrow Street we look after sort of three technology pillars, so Internet of Things, artificial intelligence and security. Now, I believe these are all areas that can help space startups on their journey. So for us, it's about sharing our learnings with the community and being part of that process that they go through. So who knows what the future will hold, though.
Well, I know artificial intelligence is one of those three pillars, and it probably will become very important for people who may want to colonise the moon or Mars or both or beyond, as we've been hearing this afternoon. And so with the AI companies that you have coming on board, and I know Luxembourg with its Burst Resources initiative, you've probably got a lot of conversations going on a governmental level here too.
Yes, so we do interact with the government quite a lot here. Technoport is funded by the Luxembourg government, so they are one of our partners, and we do have some of those discussions.
And as a sponsor, it's wonderful for us, and we need the sponsors, of course. What does that bring to you, Tomorrow Street?
I think if you look at the space industry, it's really the frontier where the mindset of a startup is quite similar, because it's all about taking a leap into the unknown and then making the impossible possible. And then if we look to the past with the mission to the moon, the inventions that have been born from that project, something as simple as the computer mouse, NASA actually funded that project and it's used by millions of people every day. And there's countless examples of those innovations that we've seen from the space industry. So for Tomorrow Street, it's about keeping in touch, seeing what the latest innovations are, and then really sponsoring Asteroid Day. It's the perfect way for us to be involved and see some of the key players in the ecosystem.
Thank you so much. As you rightly said, so many of our new and now daily things that we use every day, including mattresses even, were developed in space centres. And so who knows what is there for us in the future. And with that, I'd like to now hand over to Brian for the next discussion.